Nobilo. So happy to be here once again to call the action from Atlanta.
Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball. I have this at about 125 yards. He'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
The swing didn't quite look right on that one.
All right, now another shot from the rough.
Yeah, this time better be better than the one we just saw.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Can't hide the flag stick from that man. Just a couple of feet. And he makes it for par. Tour Championship at East Lake in the final round. And this golf course, Frank, features some really challenging par threes, beginning with the second.
You're absolutely right, Rich. Because this isn't a flat shot, you're having to adjust for the elevation, which is slightly downhill. Also, a little check up in by the trees there, in case there's a little gust of wind. Very deceptive par three.
So on the putting surface, and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. Wow, I thought it was going in just off the mark by a fraction. Just to tap in to finish the hole.
Virtually no error in that putting stroke. Good putt.
Now to the third hole of par 4 here at East Lake. The final round of the Tour Championship. And Frank, when you look at the scorecard, it reads only 390 yards, so a player might be licking his chops. Where's the danger, though?
Really, you have to look at the hole backwards and find out where the flag is. There's a definitive top tier here, and when that flag's there, you really want a full shot coming in. Plus, this green has a lot of pitch from back to front. The hole does play uphill, so it might be a little more than its 390 yards, but it's very much about the second shot.
On the green, and looking at a birdie opportunity. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday, and he'll do it again today. He's made it. Final round of the Tour Championship at East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia brings us to the fourth hole. Frank, what are the players facing here?
This is the toughest tee shot they faced so far, Rich, after this sort of soft opening start. This is one where you've got to thread the needle off the tee. You can do that, and the hole sets up nicely, even though it's a fairly long par 4.
Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball's sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here.
Not too bad, about 25 feet away. Frank going for another birdie here.
Chance to get on a real roll.
Very well done. Almost made it.
Yep, there'll be no stress for the next one.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Continues to hold that sizable lead on the rest of the field. Now the fifth hole here at the Tour Championship, and a challenging par 4 here. It is 520 yards long, and it rewards precision off the tee. He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. That is just a beautiful shot. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. This looks like it's going to find the target.
mean, that's how the game is played, right there.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
Just a little tap in here. Oh, yeah, he's made it for a birdie. We're at the 6th hole here at East Lake as we continue the final round of the Tour Championship and the push for that FedEx Cup prize. And Frank, I always love these shots as a fan, as a commentator. When that ball is airborne over the water, you don't know, is it wet or dry? And you sort of hold your breath. It is a really exciting moment.
Yeah, the player has a little bit of an inkling depending on the strike, but you're right. If you get the wind wrong here and you're a club out, ball can bound through the front or with a front flag come up short. The 6th, well, it's also in the start of the round. So after you play the difficult 4th, 5th, and you stand on this tee, you can quickly be over par.
Final round of the Tour Championship and the chase for that FedEx Cup, taking us now to the par 4 7th hole. What are the players facing here, Frank?
First dogleg left of the round, Rich. There's a short bunker. That's not really in play. That's just more to make the hole look pretty. Avoid that bunker on the left. Try and hit your tee shot down the right side. But this is more of a second shot hole.
Oh, look out, Frank. Where's this one headed?
This is definitely rough, Rich, off the tee.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
That's still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par. Not a problem there, Rich.
These putts keep the round together. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Now at the 8th hole here at East Lake, home to the Tour Championship. We're playing the final round. There's a lot at stake. The $10 million bonus, winner of the FedEx Cup. Frank, a real good chance to make a birdie here.
Yeah, once again, Rich, this is just a positional hole off the tee. Just a fairway wood, maybe even an iron. The hole's not overly long. You're going to be left with a short iron, perhaps even a sand iron into this green. This is such a wide green. So every flag placement almost has its own identity on this green.
Get down. Lay down. So from the rough back to the fairway, that's the right way to go.
Yeah, didn't take the bait. At least now he's only going to play the price of a poor tee shot. Still got a good chance, though, getting away with par.
Settles in over the putt. Let's keep the round going. Those par putts. First of 2 par 5s here at the Tour Championship of the final round. It is the 9th and a reachable 600-yard par 5.
Everything's reachable in these days. We've seen a few eagles or two here, and that certainly makes a charge up the leaderboard, that's for sure. Difficult green, but reachable for the longest hitters, as I was just saying. Problem, though, with the layup, that lake is in the perfect position to make your decision. Not that easy. Well, it's going to take a good one here, considering what they've already gone through, Rich. Right now, that green is going to look very small, so it's going to take a good shot here to give himself an opportunity.
Some really poor play to this point. Frank, that is how it's done.
Yeah, take a gross of those. That is a lesson in itself.
And now a chance for eagle. Continuing to putt with confidence. Tour Championship continuing from historic East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta. It is the final round. It's the last chance to grab that $10 million bonus to the winner of the FedEx Cup. Rich Loder alongside Frank Nobilo, and just a gorgeous day, Frank, as we get set to play this back nine.
And what a way to start, too. Converted par 4. The first set of bunkers, the 3 there on the left side, they're not really in play. The longer hitters worry about that next set of bunkers, the one with 2 there on the left side. The tee shot around that area would be absolutely perfect because that's the shape of the shot that you need into that green that angles in that direction.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
But the short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
Nice approach shot. He'll be happy with that. Come on. Don't do that.
Oh, look out.
So just a formality. Bad news is, Frank, that's a bogey, but the good news, still has the lead.
Can't afford another, though.
Final round of the Tour Championship continuing from Eastlake Golf Club. The FedEx Cup prize is up for grabs. $10 million. That is the richest prize in the sport. And here we are at the par 3 11th hole, Frank.
Yeah, holes like this look simple, but really this is a great shot-making hole. Flags on the front, you want to hit it in there nice and high. Flags in the back, you want to hit in there a little low. Pin on the right, you want a little cut. Pin on the left, hit a little draw. Sounds easy? It's not.
Just hammered that par putt, Frank.
I don't know what he was thinking or what was going through his mind right there, but you better wake up in a hurry, because if this one doesn't go in, that score's going to rack up very quickly.
Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, couldn't hit that much better.
Couple shots over par. We're in the early stages of the back nine here at the final round of the Tour Championship and the push for the FedEx Cup title. Frank, it's another short par 4, just 391 yards at the 12th.
You can see why guys like Hal Sutton, Bill Haas, and Jim Furyk have won around here in the Tour Championship. There's just a series of par 4s at around 400 yards, like this 12th hole, that really, they just require you to put the ball in the middle of the fairway. Another example of where you're going to get a short iron in your hand, and if you get the right club, you will get a birdie opportunity.
Had a birdie here yesterday in their close. Great opportunity for another one. Birdie try again here today. Good putt. Here at East Lake in the Tour Championship, and another good par 4. The 13th is 476 yards, and once again a classic Donald Ross green sloping from back to front. And really, that makes positioning so critical. You need to get the ball in play off the tee here, have a chance to put the ball in the right spot, and then maybe you have a go at 3. Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Getting set for the approach here at 13. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Played par yesterday. This one for birdie. He's made it. Final round of the Tour Championship brings us to the 14th hole. It's a 442-yard par 4. And Frank, you could face a challenge here off the tee with sort of a side hill lie. And then when you get to that green as well, another one of those greens sloping back to front. So position, it would appear, is really the key here.
Yeah, it's one of those holes, too. You never feel like you've got the right club in your hand. You try and hit an iron down there, it goes in the rough. You're left with a lengthy second shot. Then you try and hit driver. If that hangs up in the left rough, well, it's no shot coming over that front left bunker. Somehow, you've got to try and find a shot that'll go on the fairway. Be careful, too, of that right side of the green. You notice the green angles to the left. So that right side finishes very, very quickly.
There are just 2 par 5s here at the Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola. This is the second and last of the 5 pars. The 15th, it is only 525 yards. And if you walk away with par here, you will likely have dropped the shot to the field. This is a chance to make birdie or eagle. goodness. He pumped it, he thumped it, he jumped it. What a drive. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. And that was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
He said he was going to be disappointed.
Will make birdie if he holds this putt. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Inching closer to the finish now at the Tour Championship here at East Lake Golf Club and that FedEx Cup title. It's a 481-yard par 4 at the 16th.
Won't play its full yardage. This one plays considerably downhill. 4 bunkers down the left. You can try, I say that, try and carry them all. The more modest approach is thread it down that right side. Another one that requires a pinpoint second shot, also played downhill.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. I mean, really on top of his game right now. That was a splendid approach shot. Now this for birdie, came away with par in the previous round. Continues to amaze, yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Frank, final round of the Tour Championship, just a couple of holes to play, and this is one of those spots where the moment is really so big, and the potential for catastrophe with the water left is really so glaring, making this quite a hole.
It's the only hole on the back 9 where the water is just obviously in play. And that becomes the feature all the way down the left side of this magnificent par 4. On the other side of the fairway, there's 3 bunkers in that perfect position should you stray a little to the right. So it requires your best tee shot. And the second shot also requires your best judgment. The reason why? That green just slightly built up and protected by that front bunker.
Wow, Frank, he did well just to get it on the green from that line.
I didn't think that was doable.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. A great roll right there. Just a pure stroke right in the heart. Frank, here we are, the final hole of the final round of the final event of the FedEx Cup season.
Yeah, this is it. They give you a little bit of a reprieve. You wouldn't think you could do too much damage on this. But if you have to make 3 to win, and that's to win everything, there's much easier holes to play than this.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, trying for another one today. Well, Frank, it's our job to get excited.
You can't when you leave it short.
I'm sad.
He's making my job hard.
He'll take par and move on. What a great tournament finish. This one is in the books, and look who finished on top of the leaderboard.
Rich, this has to go down as a classic. Our champion was simply on fire. And I'm looking forward now to see how next week pans out.